Wow, so not a lot of you have shown up today. So instead of going over a lecture, we're just going to go over a couple questions you might have over the last lecture we had. So does anyone have any questions about content marketing?
Okay, so is there like any extra credit offered since there's not that many of us?
2 points of extra credit for all 3 of you that have shown up today. Now, does anyone else have any real questions to ask?
I do. The intern I work with has spent lots of money on advertising, but we have seen little to no results in our sales. Our medium of choice is email, and our product is directed towards older customers. Are there any pointers you would give to how to go ahead and fix that?
Okay, so I see the potential problem in the question that you just asked me. Do you really think that older people are going to check their email? So what I see that's going on is that you might be having the right content, but the wrong audience. So maybe a better idea would be to use letters or a different way of advertisement. And another helpful tip is that to make sure you put your content marketing in the right format, the right reading level, and make sure it goes over the needs, interests, and the budget that you're trying to target. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Does anyone else have any other questions they want to ask me?
The company I work with over the school year, to promote our business, we send out a lot of emails after emails to our customers, and we really haven't been getting the feedback that we want, and I was wondering if there's any way we could kind of incorporate our emails, but not too much.
The problem I see here is that you might be over-distributing your content market, and a good way to know if you're over or under-distributing your content marketing is by measuring the results and tracking the results of your content.
What are some ways my company could measure or track the results of our marketing efforts?
According to B2B marketing trends, about 49% of B2B business owners are having trouble with measuring the effectiveness of their content market. So things that you can do to help you out would, number one, be paying attention to social media, and number two, paying attention to your store and how much traffic's going in and out, and number three would be customer surveys. So does that answer your question?
Yes.
Does anyone else have any other questions?
Okay, so like how important is it to be like honest to your customers about like why you're like giving them certain information? Like you don't want to be like, oh, here you go, buy my product, you know? So like how do you like really approach that topic?
It's really important to have trust between you and the customer. Without this trust, there could be a break in the relationship. And I strongly encourage all marketers to show their company's good intentions and good motives to the target market.
Yeah, like that makes sense, but what would be like an example of that?
A good example would be if you're giving out samples to a customer, make sure that you convey to the customer that you not only want to sell the product, but you're trying to satisfy their needs too. So in the end, it would be a win-win situation for you and the business.
Okay, so I know last week in class we kind of discussed marketing funnels, but why is it so important to like specifically place your information in different levels of the marketing funnel?
You shouldn't produce content for just content's sake. Your funnel is supposed to encourage a reaction to the information provided. Therefore, you need to direct that information and reveal it in a meaningful way.
What can help you place that information properly?
So for each piece of information that you produce, you're going to need to understand how individuals will react to this. And knowing that information is going to help you place it in your funnel more effectively. Does that answer your question? Mm-hmm. Okay, does anyone else have any other questions for today? Nope. All right, then that's all I have for class today. Have a good day.